Hey guys, I know it's been a while, but Chrisman Lightning is now back with an actual SH Figuarts Kamen Rider Faiz. Now, this is of course the Shinkochou Seihou version, and man, it is some things that were different with this one. Now, I'll be honest, some things I like, some of them I don't like, but we will get into that later on in the review because I'm just happy to finally have this guy. Mainly because if all of you know that one of my first ever reviews of an SH Figuarts was the original Kamen Rider Faiz. And yeah. This, even though one of my fins broke on the original, it's pale to in comparison to what this guy is. So, if you want, get back, get some snacks, popcorn, a drink, and then we'll get on to what this guy is all about. And let's go over with what this guy comes with by first, as overviews, paint apps, and articulation. Now, the helmet looks good. The yellow. This is going to be one of my gripes here in a few moments, but I'll leave the Faiz phone out for a moment, and let's focus on the head. The green, like, techno gemstone right here is very good. The silver is very vibrant, as you can see. So is the red. Sadly, this guy does not glow in the dark or light up. Now, there is other, like, previous versions of SH Figuarts where it does have, like, a black light in the suit where you can actually make it seem like it's glowing for nighttime scenes. I rather not have my money be spent on an old SH Figuarts, especially now after I have him. And yeah, I mean, the suit looks good. And especially for like the little anklet thing that Faiz has right here. I call it the Faiz anklet for obvious jokes. But yeah, now let's go over articulation. Faiz can look this far up, this far down, look side to side, and lean side to side. Now, the collar does hinder some of the articulation, so what I recommend is moving the head up, and then there, where you can actually get over the collar and not have as much paint rub. And yeah, both arms are double jointed, like that. And the hands are on a ball joint. And now for the shoulders, this is where you need to be extremely careful, and one of my gripes. Instead of like normal SH Figuarts where it's just on a ball joint, they actually made it more like the actual suit for Faiz. Specifically, oh there, finally focuses, the armor, like right here, is attached by an elastic. I recommend that you keep this guy in a flush stance or when he's about to do his rider kick pose, because then that just eases up some headaches for a lot of reasons, because then the elastic may wear down and then might actually snap. So yeah, you might want to be careful about that, but for his arms can go at least this far up. And since this is not on a ball joint, it can only move at least this far up. I mean, it looks good in photos and all that stuff, but it worries the crap out of me. Anyway, Faiz can lean this far, which sadly is not enough, especially now since we have the rubber bodies of the Ultramans, and he can lean this far back. And then Faiz can, with both legs, they're double jointed, so you can actually, like, do actual, like, rider kicks. Like that. And, yeah, the leg can go that far wide, so you can actually have him do kung fu kicking poses like helicopter kicking people like Ryu. Wah! It's been a while since I've done a review, so my mind has been mainly on photography. So it's been a while since I've done like any serious just Kamen Rider stuff with outside of Decade. Because Faiz is a really dark show. Now, these little things on Fai's belt for like the Faiz shot and the Faiz pointer are actually attached. They come in the box attached, and they actually, I have a different hand on this one, but these hands are normally this. They're not the fist hands that some SH figuarts have. Now, for the final part of articulation, we have this. Yep, we have this, where it actually copies a lot of stuff from the actual show, and I think, if I remember correctly, that they actually based this Faiz belt after the CSM Faiz belt. Same with the Faiz phone, which is small, so do not lose this. My second gripe, after I do like, stand by, henshin, complete. The phone actually easily comes off, so you might want to pay attention to that. But since we are actually going to get to what my positives are in this review, mainly with the accessories, besides of the silver tips, all of his hands comes with silver fingertips. SH Figuarts, guess what? You're back on my good list now after that disappointing Faiz figure. And I'll even show you what he looks like with the Neo Deca driver on, because now I am bumping up Deca's forms to... I lost track now. Hang on. Let me do some math real quick. I now have 6 Decade forms outside of his normal rider form. So, let me get this guy into some awesome poses while we talk about what he comes with. He comes with a pair of closed fist hands, and I forgot to mention that there is actual, foot level and toe articulation, but yeah, he comes with a pair of closed fist hands, a pair of open hands so that you can do his signature wrist flick, 2 hands to hold the Faiz phone and some other accessories, the Faiz phone in gun form, where actually it does look cool like this, but yeah, this guy comes with a lot. And for you to see, the hand can hold the Faiz blaster, and he comes with a separate phone without the Faiz memory. His signature posing hands, along with his Faiz pointer on his leg. 2 dedicated hands, and an empty cartridge for the Faiz shot, so that you can exceed your charge punch your way to victory. And whatever these relaxed hands are. I have no clue on where they go or what they do, but they look good with the Deca driver. Which, besides that, there's not much else. You could probably try to hold the Faiz edge, but I would not recommend it unless it comes out with the SH Figuarts next Faiz, so not really worth it. Especially since that the actual handle keeps knocking into the actual knuckles, which might cause it to break. So unless you're going to be using it in photos at an angle where you don't see the handle, you might want to risk it, but I personally would not. Alright, now to size comparisons. This is what Faiz looks like next to another Shinkochou Seihou of Kamen Rider Decade. And now this has shown up recently, so I'm going to be teasing you to one of my potential future reviews. But yeah, here he is next to Rising Ultimate Kuga, which looks monstrous and beefy and awesome. Here he is, next to a Sentinel Iron Man. Which, yeah, kind of towers over him. And right now, I do not have any of my Mezco figures out, but you already saw what he looked like next to Gotham by Gaslight Batman. So here he is next to another SH Figuarts, Captain America. Yeah. I'll show you what this guy looks like with the Neo Digger Driver on, and I'll go into my final thoughts. And this is what Faiz looks like with the Neo Digger Driver, and his hand can actually hold the ride booker, which makes me happy as a Decade fan because with Decade first showed up, he couldn't use the rider's weapons without, well, a card or anything. So he actually had to use his own ride booker. And until we get a Faiz Edge, this is what I'm going to be doing with some of my photos with Faiz as, well, Decade as Faiz. Now, my final thoughts, I really like this guy. I mean, I know this video is not going on as long as I would like to, but, like, this guy is amazing. I'm glad that the Shinkochou Seihou line is actually continuing on with Kamen Rider and, like, Super Sentai and Ultraman. Because, as a fan of all three of those series, it's mind-boggling of how amazing it is. And hopefully I'll be able to get Ultraman Gaia soon as my next Ultraman review with the actual effects that Gaia will come with. So yeah, thanks. I mean, it's been a real great time just realizing how far we have come from the old SHF to new SHF. So yeah. Anyway, hopefully this review takes you higher. I know I did a Tiga thing right there. And hopefully it is awesome for you guys. So this is Chris from Lightning Wish for Lightning. To protect you guys, see ya around.